Bonjour à tous, j'espère que vous allez bien et bienvenue au cours 3 de français langue seconde. Ok, on y va. Donc, déroulement du cours, ce qu'on va voir aujourd'hui, c'est d'abord comprendre, on va terminer. We are going to finish with giving your information. Okay, so today what we are targeting exactly is the questions that we are going to ask. And bear in mind, there is a whole course on asking questions with every single aspect of it. Okay, so that's for later on. For today, it's very basic one. We are going to end with giving your personal information. Okay, that we started last class. All right. So yes, we are going to concentrate on the formal and informal context. After that, we are going to do a simulation with everything that you're going to learn today, okay? And we are going as well to do a comprehension orale. So we are going to listen at something and I will give you the time to try to answer. All right. And Kahoot, unfortunately, we're not in class, so it won't be possible to do it online. So, all right, on y va. Donc, les questions posées. So, what question can you ask someone? Donc, premièrement, c'est quoi votre code postal? Quel est votre nom de famille? C'est quoi votre numéro de téléphone? Quelle est votre adresse courriel? Ok. Ensuite, this symbol is called arrobase ou A commercial. Alright. Quel est votre prénom? Tu t'appelles comment? Comment vous vous appelez? Quelle est votre date de naissance? Quelle est votre adresse? Quelle langue parlez-vous? Okay. Donc, très simple. Donc, ça, ce sont des questions pour poser à l'autre personne afin de le connaître. Okay. So, to know things about the other person. That's what you can ask. Now, I would like you to analyze. What can you notice here? What's the difference? Exactly. See, there is c'est quoi in certain sentences and there is quel in other sentences. So, what's the difference? Okay, so c'est quoi is for informal context and quel is for the formal context. Here is it. Okay. Donc c'est quoi votre code postal? Quel est votre code postal? Quel est votre nom? Quel est votre état civil? Etc. Ok. Donc c'est quoi informel? Quel informel? That's first thing. Second thing, what you can notice as well, like I told you, there will be a specific course on interrogation. Okay, how, when, why, etc., etc., everything. Donc, why, before reaching that, okay, so for today, I'm just gonna let you know something quickly. Okay, when you put the mot interrogatif, okay, at the beginning, it's formal. If you put it at the end, it's informal. That's a quick thing. Okay, so that's the two difference between situation formelle and informal. Donc, c'est quoi versus quel. All right. Now, pause everything and I want you to write everything down here. Okay, it's going to help you. All right, so now you know how to ask that question. What if you're being asked? How would you answer? Let's take a look. Donc, mon code postal est le, mon nom de famille est, mon prénom est, mon numéro de téléphone est le, mon adresse est le, j'habite au, remember we wrote that last time, A plus le, it becomes O. It's a contraction to make. Donc, j'habite au, and then you give the number of the street. For example, j'habite au 273 rue Mélando. Okay. Ma date de naissance est le. Okay. Then you give the date. Before a number, before a date, you have le. Okay. So don't forget that. So that's why we say le here. Je suis né le, again, a date, you have to put le before. If you're a girl, you put e. If you're a boy, okay, you put just N, E accent aigu. All right. One more thing here. What is e? E is basically the verb to be, être. We are going to look at that in a few courses from now as well, the verb to be, le verbe être. All right. So write this down. It's going to be important as I will give you a small simulation to practice with your siblings or your friend or your parents. Okay. This will be at the end of the class of today. Okay. Once you're done writing all of this, okay, code postal, it's your postal code, nom de famille, family name, first name, phone number, address, date de naissance means date of birth. And je suis né le means I was born on, okay? That's basically you say I'm born on, that's it. All right. On y va. Maintenant, some small abbreviation. Let's say you're starting university, etc., etc., or if you're applying for something, you might come across those abbreviations, so it's important to know it. All right. Donc, APP, your apartment, AV point, it's avenue, boulevard point, boulevard, okay, boule.min, tel point, it's telephone, okay. Donc, now, test. I want, you know how to say j'habite à, or mon adresse est le. Try to give me your address. Okay, practice with your partner. Donc, try to give me your address. For example, I will say j'habite au 273 rue Mélondo. That's it. Okay, Paris, France, peu importe. All right. On y va. Next thing. So again, you're giving your personal information, you know how to ask the question, you know how to answer it. So now let's do a small activity, okay, about la date de naissance. Donc, you know as well how to count. I taught you how to count from 1 until million, okay? Donc, it's not going to be hard. Revise your note, by the way, and I keep saying all the time, buy a copybook and write all your notes. All right, so you've learned how to count. There's just one thing you need to know when it comes to the date. Okay, for example, 2nd March, and you know the months as well. 2nd March 2016, 2 mars 2016, le 2 mars 2016. Now, let's say I'm talking about the first, okay? We don't say 1 mars 2016, it doesn't exist. What we are going to say, we are going to say premier, okay? Donc, le 1er mars 1967, par exemple. Just for the first one, we say premier. That's it. All right, go ahead. So I'm gonna give you a small activity. I want you to give the date of birth of 23 July 1996, 12 April 2003, okay, 1st November 2014. Okay, use this template and this one as well. Je suis né le, ma date de naissance est le. All right, pause the video and work it out. All right, let's correct. Donc, ici, on va dire je suis né le 23 juillet 1996. Remember when you read, you go first like that. 1000, 4 digits. 900, 3 digits. And then the last two together, like I said last time. 1996. Ok. Donc, je suis né le 23 juillet 1996. Ma date de naissance est le 23 juillet 1996. Je suis né le 12 avril 2003. Ma date de naissance est le 12 avril 2003. Je suis né le 1er novembre 2014. Ma date de naissance est le 1er novembre 2014. Très bien. Ok. One small thing to add here. Donc, let's say you're just giving the street address. You're going to say j'habite j'habite sur la rue Mélondo. Okay. Maintenant, if there is a number before, you have to put le. Okay. For example, j'habite sur la rue. J'habite au. Okay. Au is the contraction A plus le. Okay. Donc, j'habite au 273 rue Mélondo. Okay. All right, that's all I wanted to add concerning the address. One last thing. Okay, when you're giving your personal information, what you need to know if you're filling a form. Donc, les appellations, on y va, ok? Donc, si, pour l'homme, on va dire monsieur, monsieur M. Point, ok? We are going to say monsieur M. Dot. It's not like in English M. O. Dot, it's different, ok? For Mrs. Madame, ok? En français, on dit madame. So, donc, ça va être MME. Point, ok? The abbreviation is MME. Dot. Now, mademoiselle, okay, for miss, MLLE, MLLE, okay? Donc, it's not like miss in English, but that's the equivalent. So basically, monsieur, madame, for someone who is already married, not married, we say mademoiselle. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna ask you now to do a small simulation, okay? Donc, a small simulation about everything we've done until now, cours 1, cours 2 et cours 3, okay? Donc, make a team with your partner, your sibling, your parent, or your friend, okay? Donc, vous allez me préparer une conversation. You're going to prepare a small conversation, very small, okay? I want you to greet at arrival, okay? Course 1. Question de politesse, how are you doing? Okay, so you have to know what to say. Question de n'importe professeur, I will choose a question from today's list. Okay, I want you to be able to ask that question and to answer it. And lastly, la salutation au départ. What do you say when you are about to leave? All right. Now, I'm gonna give you some criteria. Okay, I want you to respect that. Okay, it's mostly about formal, informal, or the time of the day. Donc, here, okay, I'm gonna give you a specific context. I want it's afternoon, and in a business context, formal context. Afternoon, formal context. So you need to know which words you're going to choose. And then for question donnée par le professeur, I want you to ask first about the address, okay? And secondly, I want you to ask for the email address. Two things, okay? And for the other person, okay, that is going to answer, you're going to ask a question as well. I want you to ask the name, okay, le prénom, the first name, and I want you to ask the family name, simple, okay? And then at the end, you know what you have to say in a formal context when you're leaving. All right, pause the video and work it out. Take your time. All right, so I will try to give you an example of how it should have been, okay? Only listen to what I'm saying if you're done doing that simulation. All right. Donc, salutation à l'arrivée, I said it's afternoon and a formal context. Donc, bon après-midi, ok? Notre salut, it's informal. Donc, bon après-midi, ok? Question de politesse. Comment allez-vous? Comment ça va? Ça va? Non. Comment allez-vous? Ok. Donc, bon après-midi, comment allez-vous? Personne 2, personne 2. Je vais bien, merci. Et vous? Je vais bien, personne A. Question donnée par le professeur. Quelle est votre adresse email? Mon adresse email est le jacques47@gmail.com. Okay. Et quel est votre nom? Mon nom est Jacques. Okay. Maintenant, quelle est votre date de naissance? Personne B demande. Okay. Ma date de naissance est le 23 mars 1970. Okay. Ok, merci. Et quel est votre nom de famille? Mon nom de famille est Richard Collin. Ok, that's it. Très bien. Donc, merci. On dit merci quand on a les informations. Et à la fin, qu'est-ce qu'on va dire? Salutation au départ. Donc, au revoir. au revoir is a formal context, is in the formal context. Okay, donc that's it. You may have had other things to say. Okay, donc there are many possibilities, just to let you know. All right, now last thing we are going to look at. Okay, and I have two very important things to mention. Okay, okay, so we're going to look at those two. Compréhension orale. We're going to listen at that, and then you're going to answer me. All right, so take a paper. Okay, I would advise you to draw the small boxes so you don't get confused. Here as well, the same thing. All right.
Épisode 2.
Piste 26.
Page 26.
All right, I'll mention it right now. Two very important things, okay? So don't pay attention to the accent that you have here, okay? I just choose my content properly, and this one seems to work with what I'm teaching, so I chose it. What I mean by that is that don't worry, okay? I'm not going to teach you any regionalism, any North American French or whatsoever. What I'm going to teach you is a proper, good, standard international French that is understood everywhere around the world. Okay, so no regionalism, only proper French. All right, that's the first thing I had to mention. Second thing is that we did course 1, course 2, course 3, okay, cours 1, cours 2, cours 3. It was really the basic things about conversation and not much more. So stay tuned, because as from course 4, it's going to be very interesting and more complex. Okay, so you're going to learn more complex content. That's it. All right, so revenons à nos moutons. Let's get back to the topic. Listen properly, okay? If you want to rewind, you can do it. I will put it 2 or 3 times, and I want you to give me the answer.
1. Quelle est votre nationalité? 2. Avez-vous des enfants? 3.
Je suis canadienne.
4.
H3C2P4.
5. C'est quoi votre code postal? 6.
Je suis célibataire.
7. Votre numéro de téléphone? 8.
32 avenue Jacques, Québec.
All right, so I'll put it one more time. Okay, so basically here you have to tell me if it's a question or if it's an answer. So listen properly.
Épisode 2.
Piste 26.
Page 26. 1. Quelle est votre nationalité? 2. Avez-vous des enfants? 3.
Je suis canadienne.
4.
H3C2P4.
5. C'est quoi votre code postal? 6.
Je suis célibataire.
7. Votre numéro de téléphone? 8.
32 avenue Jacques, Québec.
Ok, on va le corriger. We're going to correct it. Ok, donc numéro 2, what was it? Exactly, it was a question. Ok, numéro 3, c'était une réponse. Ok. Numéro 4, c'était une réponse, très bien. Numéro 5, c'était une question. Numéro 6, c'était une réponse. Numéro 7, c'était une question. Numéro 8, c'était une réponse. Parfait. Bravo. On y va maintenant, on va travailler le numéro 8. Donc ici, vous devez associer ce que vous entendez, ok, la question aux réponses. On y va.
Épisode 2.
Piste 27.
Page 26. 1,
Vous avez des enfants?
2,
Quelle est votre date de naissance?
3,
C'est quoi votre adresse?
4,
C'est quoi votre nationalité?
5,
Quel est votre numéro de téléphone?
6,
Quel est votre état civil?
All right, one more time. Une autre fois de plus.
Épisode 2.
Piste 27.
Page 26. 1,
Vous avez des enfants?
2,
Quelle est votre date de naissance?
3,
C'est quoi votre adresse?
4,
C'est quoi votre nationalité?
5,
Quel est votre numéro de téléphone?
6,
Quel est votre état civil?
Ok, parfait. On corrige. Let's correct. Ok, donc, question 1, c'était quoi la réponse pour la question? Ok, what was the answer for the question? Donc, oui, j'ai 2 enfants, ça c'est 1. 2, c'était le 22 février 1971. 3, c'était 145 boulevard des Lauriers, Laval. 4, c'est je suis américaine. 5, 450 555 7890. 6, je suis marié. Très bien. Ok, top. Donc, si vous voulez mettre des pauses entre et le travailler, libre à vous, c'est YouTube. Donc, you have a lot of liberty with that. So you can pause the video and work it out on your own pace. All right, and then you check the answers that I gave you. All right, so a small recapitulation of what we did today. So we've learned the last part of giving your personal information. So as from the next class, cours 4, it's going to be much more complex and very, very interesting things that you're going to learn. Okay, and the second thing that I mentioned as well is that you're with me on this channel, you're going to learn a standard proper French. Okay, so don't worry, there is no regional French from North America or like invented words or whatsoever. Ok. Ok, and that's it. Donc, ben, je vous souhaite une bonne journée et au revoir.